Weed and masturbation. Y'all kids going around nowadays smoking all that weed and touching y'all selves. Y'all need to be ashamed of yourselves. Is weed and masturbation a bad thing? A lot of you guys are asking that. I'm assuming a lot of you guys watching this video, you're like probably, a lot of you are teenagers. I feel like I get a lot of teenagers. That's what the analytics said, and they want to know about, is masturbation a bad thing? I don't think it's really a matter of good and what's bad. I think it's more of a matter of what's functional and dysfunctional. It's functional to masturbate if you want to, release sexual tension. It's functional. It does a trick. I think it's functional to masturbate if you frequently if you want to lose all of your drive and energy. It's functional. Then if you want to lose all of your drive, all of your energy, I'm mainly talking to young men right now because I can't relate to what it's like to masturbate as a girl because I don't know what kind of effect that would have on me. But I do know how masturbation has had effect on me. And do it too frequently, you will lose your drive. One thing I've learned, man, is sex. One of the primary purposes for sex is, of course, is to feel pleasure, it's to enjoy yourself, but it's also to create life. And that seed, that orgasm, that when you release that sexual energy, it's life creating. So I don't think it necessarily serves me when it comes to creating a life for myself if I'm spilling unnecessarily the energy within me that creates life, So me personally, I try to refrain from masturbation. I mean, every once in a while, you get a little, but it's a human thing. It's natural, and I don't think people should be ashamed of themselves for it. But just know that if you do it too much, if you do it a lot, you're going to lose a lot of that prana, a lot of that energy you can utilize when it comes to building a life for yourself. If you're a person that masturbates a lot, go a few weeks without it and see how much energy you have. You have a lot more energy. It's just the way it is. All that testosterone, guys, that you're spilling through, ejaculation, through masturbation, yeah, you can use that. You can use that testosterone to do other things, that'll really boost you up using that all that testosterone. So I don't think, masturbating and spilling your seed frequently is functional when it comes to trying to create a good life for yourself. When you're on the road to self-mastery, when you're trying to evolve, I don't think masturbation is functional in that way. And it also puts women up on this pedestal. It also, it makes you kind of obsessive when it comes to nakedness and women, and it kind of just puts them up on this pedestal that make things weird for you. It just creates this really strange dynamic in your mind. And then you start getting addicted. Yeah, I don't recommend doing it a lot if you're trying to evolve and grow. So that's my take on masturbation. Marijuana. First off, once again, I don't think this is wrong or it's right. I don't think it's good or it's bad. I think it's a matter of what's functional and what's dysfunctional. Marijuana becomes very dysfunctional for you if you're using it as an escape. You're using it as a way to numb yourself emotionally. In the long run, it's very dysfunctional because at the deeper level, you want to be at peace. You want to enjoy yourself while you're here in this lifetime. And suppressing your emotions, escaping from this reality, and not facing what it is you need to face in your life, that can be a problem for yourself in the long run. So marijuana in that way is very dysfunctional. It's not going to aid you in your evolution. Now, in my experience, I've smoked marijuana. Yeah, I'm not afraid to say it because it's something I chose in my life, and the way in which I've used it in good ways and I've used it in bad ways. That's how I'm able to give this advice. I believe it can be useful when it comes to expanding your thought processes. Obviously, it has health benefits. In many cases, people that have seizures and has epilepsy, cancer, all types of things like that. There's scientific studies that prove that it can be functional for you when it comes to trying to do certain things. So is it a good or bad thing? I don't think so. Is it right or wrong? No. It just depends on what you're trying to do. And I believe abusing it, using it too often, too much of anything is not that great for you, and using it too often, yeah, that's gonna do you some harm, because I believe the human mind is most optimal in a sober state of mind. At least when you're balanced and when you have the right mindset, right? But I think a sober state of mind is the most powerful state of mind. It's the default state of mind. It's what God, the universe, what this higher intelligence has put you in your natural state. So I believe that it is best, in my opinion, for doing what it is for going after what it is you need to go after in life. So sobriety is is functional in that way, but it just depends on how you use it. You can take a hammer, right? Put your hand out and bang, 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 and smash your hand up, or you can use the hammer to build something in your life. And I look at marijuana as it's just a hammer. You can either boom, 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 and you can destroy your hand, you can destroy yourself, or you can, you can utilize it to build something. But it takes education, it takes the discipline, it takes, a certain level of understanding, patience. I believe it takes a certain kind of individual to benefit mentally and emotionally from marijuana. It takes a certain kind of individual. It takes a person that's already in the mindset of success, is already walking down their path towards self-mastery. If marijuana is the thing that does you in, is the thing that ruins your life, yeah, trust me, your life was already headed in that direction. It just sped it up. It just made it more real for you. So, but the effects of marijuana, it makes people more sensitive. Makes you more prone to picking up on other people's energy in that way. So people that have really big egos. But then again, it affects everybody differently. So I don't even know. I don't really know anything. I just have a perception that I share because I like to talk. So once again, I don't think either one of these things is bad or good. It's just a matter of what you're trying to accomplish. Is it functional or is it dysfunctional? The abuse of masturbation or weed, it's dysfunctional, especially if you're trying to make something of your life. And really, I don't think masturbation is really functional unless you're discharging sexual energy. But other than that, you really ain't got to do it. Say that for sex. I rather store up all that prana, all that sexual energy, and transmute it into willpower and to strength, so I can tackle my mission, so I can get my things done. That's one thing I've learned in life. And as far as marijuana, like I said, it's a matter of functional, dysfunctional. And it's a matter of being responsible, and utilizing it with education, awareness, and being disciplined. And it's good to just, yeah. So if you found this video helpful, share it. Share it. I think a lot of people have these questions. I think a lot of people need these kinds of answers, and just to talk about it. Everybody's so butthurt about taboo-like topics like masturbation and marijuana. Grow a pair and let's talk about it. That's how I feel about it. But if you found this video, useful, informative, share it, like it, and leave comments and tell me what you think. All right? Much love, y'all. Until next time.